Welcome to another edition of a Union County Conversation, a show that helps you understand Union County government and its services. I'm your host, Meg McElwain. Today, I have a very special guest. I have Ed Gosicki, who is the Executive Director for the Union County Public Works. He's here to talk to us about an exciting water project that is going to improve the health and safety and the future of Union County. Hey, Ed, how are you?
Good, thank you.
So tell me, if you could give me just a quick overview of the project, and then we'll delve into some questions. Do you have just a quick overview of what the project's about?
Sure, happy to get into that with you in the audience. The Yadkin River Water Supply Project is a $150 million new water supply effort to tap a new water supply off the Yadkin River and bring that water here into Union County to meet our long-term water supply needs.
So where does Union County currently get its water?
Right now, it's interesting. The county is bifurcated by the Catawba River Basin and the Yadkin River Basin. Only 25% of the county land area is within the Catawba River Basin, but 80% of our water comes from the Catawba River. The balance of our water comes from the Yadkin River through an agreement with the County of Anson.
And so this is water that we drink. What are some other uses?
The county is the water supply agency for almost all of Union County with the exception of the city of Monroe. So all of the water we use that comes out of your faucet in your home, all the fire flow protection that you have outside through the fire flow system, all of that is provided by Union County. So this is the lifeblood of Union County in terms of meeting your day-to-day needs for your personal use, for fire flow protection, for commercial, industrial development. Without water, we don't grow, we don't live.
Yeah. So why is this project so important to Union County?
The challenge that we have in Union County is that if you've lived here for any amount of time, you'll notice as you drive around there are no major rivers within Union County boundary. So we rely on going outside the county to find our water. As said earlier, 80% of our water right now come from the Catawba River, and we are the joint owners of a water treatment plant with our neighbors in South Carolina with that treatment plant on the Catawba River. North Carolina has some very stringent regulations about how much water we can take from one river basin and use in another river basin and not return. With the growth we're experiencing in Union County, as our growth moves more and more to the eastern side of the county, that regulation really limits how much Catawba water we can use, and it really became important for us to look for a new long-term supply off the Yadkin River.
And so, tell me again why Union County needs this additional water?
Mostly to deal with the growth that we're seeing in the county. Right now we are at our maximum in terms of how much Catawba River water we can use in the Yadkin Basin. I've got a map behind this that kind of illustrates that a little bit, where this is Union County, town of Monroe, Charlotte up here, and this area in the light blue is the Catawba River Basin. All the rain that falls here flows to the Catawba River. Any rain that falls this way flows to these rivers and streams to the Yadkin River. Our challenge is that our growth in the county is proceeding out in this direction, and more of our growth in Indian Trail and areas to the east. As we see that growth moving forward, we're projecting that by 2030 we'll need significant new water supply. Mm-hmm. So we've started this program to really look at a number of alternatives as to where to move forward with the supply. And focused on an agreement with the town of Norwood to jointly own and operate a new river intake on the Lake Tillery, located up here in Stanley County, and bring that water then into Union County and build our water treatment plant in Union County to meet our needs. So the driver is essentially the growth that we're seeing and being able to meet the long-term needs.
And so what's the current status of the project?
We're in about year one of what we see as being a 7 to 9 year project. So there's a long time frame for moving water and moving forward with the water project. And that's driven largely by environmental regulations. So right now we're in the environmental permitting stage, and that environmental permitting stage is a 3 to 5 year process. We have started a very rigorous environmental impact statement. We're looking at 12 different alternatives to this project as ways of moving forward, from a do-nothing option to groundwater to Catawba River to Yadkin River. So we're looking at a very exhaustive list of alternatives. That's where we are right now, is in that alternative development stage. As we complete that stage and get approval on our environmental impact statement, we'll then move into preliminary design and design.
Who do you present this environmental impact statement to? Who is the governing body for that?
The governing body for that is the state's Environmental Regulatory Commission. So this is a commission set up by the state legislature that oversees environmental permitting. It's separate from the staff agencies and is a separate appointed board that reviews and approves environmental impact statements and the associated permits that go with that allow us to remove the water from the river and utilize it.
And you said that permitting is a 3 to 5 year?
3 to 5 year process.
Wow.
Yes.
So what's the next step?
The next step is we've now started developing the alternatives, and as we complete those alternatives later this year, we'll be presenting those alternatives to the Environmental Management Commission. And they, through their process, will be conducting a multitude of public information and outreach meetings throughout not only Union County, but the adjacent counties that could be potentially impacted by this program. So we have a significant outreach program to make sure our customers are aware, and those potentially impacted upstream and downstream are aware of the program and what we're doing, receive those comments, and hopefully get a ruling then within a reasonable amount of time frame as to which way to move forward.
So what would you say in closing? There's two things. First, what is the most important thing that people, the community, and our viewers need to know about this project? And second, who should they contact if they have any questions?
I think the most important aspect of this project is that Union County is taking care of addressing both short-term and long-term needs for water. We've taken short-term measures in the last 2 years to meet our water supply needs up through the next 10 years. And after that, this is really the linchpin for securing our water supply through 2050. So we're looking long-term on this, 30 years out from completion. And I think it's important for the community to understand that we're taking a very proactive role in addressing this. It's not an easy project. It was a difficult decision for our board to make, and I give our board a lot of credit for having the fortitude and the forethought to support us on looking at long-term alternatives to meet and secure our needs.
And so who should they contact if they have questions?
The person they should contact is Amy Deaton. Amy is the head of our Land and Water Resource Management Division, and Amy is the one overseeing the permitting aspect of this. And Amy can be reached at 704-283-3520, and she'd be happy to hear you.
Thank you. Thank you for coming, Ed. I appreciate it. Thanks for having us into your office. And thank you, the viewers, for watching. I hope you've learned more about what your Union County government is doing, and we'll see you next time.